Okay, so I have one reservation about the Jellicent open here. It's just U-turn AI. I'm not sure if this can still pivot out. I don't think it can, because Jellicent should show that it beats everything in the back. Blizzard shows one-hit KO to this. Water Spout, Swatters, Blacephalon, and Iron Boulder. And Empoleon does not like its matchup. So I'm pretty sure it just goes and dies. As long as I can keep this from U-turning, it's not a big deal. Maybe I Scald this. I think I Scald this. It's not likely to... It's not terribly likely to kill, even if it burns. Can this U-turn at 1 HP? Maybe? If that's the case, I think Water Spout punishes the most switches. So I'm just gonna say Water Spout, Pheromosa twice. I should eat 2 triple axles. Be at about 55%. So let's see. Noivern has a fast kill. Meowscarada has a fast kill. Blacephalon will have a fast kill. You probably won't. So this probably baits Blacephalon. It should just click Shadow Ball. Yeah. Blacephalon, Shadow Ball, fast kill. Okay. How do I beat Blacephalon? I'd probably go Hydra. Goodness gracious, that damage. Bait Shadow Ball, get a kill. How can I do that? Normal types. I have Zoroark, actually. Timid Zoroark would outrun this. Yeah, Zoroark seems like a pretty solid check to a Shadow Ball. Is there a way I can keep stuff out? With an Illusion Boost, I probably keep out Meowscarada. Yep. Noivern is soundly 2-hit KO'd by Shadow Ball, but it does have a kill on me with Draco. I don't think I have a move that can hit this super effective, unless I go HP Ice. I don't think I need Sludge Bomb, so I guess I can use that slot. Yeah, HP Ice would keep this out. Alright. Oops. Yeah, let's bring Zoroark. And that's before I even use my item slot. Zoroark probably baits Meowscarada. Let's go change our hidden power type. Should have absolutely no bearing on what Zoroark brings in. Give you hidden power. I shouldn't need Sludge Bomb. And... whoops. I'm pretty confident Zoroark is still going to be dead to a Meowscarada knockoff. Yeah, I am. It's a guaranteed kill even if I went itemless. Which is probably a good thing. Bring in Zoroark. Kill Cephalon with Shadow Ball. Are you faster than me before the Quirk Drive? Yes. You don't have a kill on me though, so it's gonna go Meow. Bait Meowscarada for knockoff kill. Alright, what can come in on that knockoff and beat Meowscarada? Muck? Ooh, Muck takes a lot of damage here. And it's gonna be a dark type. gonna triple axle. What about Hex? Toxapex looks pretty strong into this. What would I be baiting? I'd be baiting Flower Trick. So I can throw a poison type move at this. Alright, that's an option. How's Magearna do? Oh, Magearna destroys this thing, actually. Yeah, let's bring Magearna. Let's give Magearna a chance to play. I can go itemless, because I'm going to be eating a knockoff anyway. You are modest. What could Magearna bait? Is there anything that could come in? Holy crap. Empoleon isn't going to want any of this once I kid out Magearna's moveset. Meowscarada hates its life against Magearna. Noivern doesn't want any of this, and you're dead. Switch in Magearna. Alright, let's kit you out. Where is the gear? Did I already put it in my party? I did, okay. What do your moves look like? Practice Shield? Evade stats moves one turn? That's not banned, is it? I doubt it. It's a pretty rare move. Oh, that's the Dex. I wouldn't be that surprised if it was banned, but it's worth a look. CR... No, it's legal. Alright, that's something to keep in mind. Flare Cannon, I'll look at that in a bit. Definitely giving you Flash Cannon. Only damages same type foes. I don't think we're clicking that move, if I can be completely real. But it does get Volt Switch. Then do I give it Dazzling Gleam or Draining Kiss? I think I prefer Draining Kiss. That's what, 45? Yes. Pain Split's a pretty funny move. So Draining Kiss, Flash Cannon, Volt Switch. Then let's give you Aura Sphere. That should prevent bad odds. Yeah, Magearna is gonna be brutal into these last 4 months. Again, item list to avoid the knockoff damage. Because if I'm eating the knockoff, there's literally no point to having an item here. Yeah, Magearna solidly beats the stuffing out of Meowscarada. Draining Kiss does a good amount of damage. It's probably going to triple axle, so I could Flash Cannon if I'm reading that and just kill it in one hit. I'd get a Soul Heart boost. Yeah, Empoleon does not want to come in. Noivern loses outright, as does Iron Boulder. I think it does go Empoleon. How much does Mega Empoleon do to me? Not a terrible amount, but a little more than I'm comfortable with running the 1v1 against, even with a +1 boost. I mean... Hang on. No, there's going to be overlapping ranges. Okay, so I need something that can come in on either move. How does Swampert do into Mega Empoleon? Assuming Magearna takes care of Meow. Swampert takes a Surf Crit, okay. Does Mega Swampert put this away? Level 84. So close. So close. Bro, how does that not kill? That's a Groudon level Earthquake. And it just doesn't kill. Your only ability is Swift Swim, yes. I guess I could just bring Jellicent back in and beat this down with Shadow Balls. Although it can roost off the damage, so that even that is kind of sus. Do I just call Mantine and slow pivot to Lucario? Is that the play? Mantine. I'm slower, yes. Yep. So I can flip turn, bring in Lucario, Mega Evolve, and beat the stuffing out of this stupid thing. Noivern, I could slap Ice Punch on Lucario and keep that out. Where's the funny punch move? It's a little further down. Here it is. Ice Punch would not keep out Noivern, so I'd have to go Adamant, which is probably fine. Give Lucario the Mega Stone. Okay. Lucario should keep this out with Iron Tail, even if I'm not planning on clicking it. Yeah, Lucario keeps this out. Am I even dead to Noivern, actually? Okay. Then, yeah, Adamant CC blows Empoleon out of the water. I think you're still faster than me, so after a CC, it should be you. Seeing Sacred Sword, I can just go Jellicent and click a Water-type move. Or... how's Magearna do into a Sacred Sword? I guess it depends on how her damage was before. I guess I can just play that by ear. Magearna does look pretty strong into this. Maybe I want to save Magearna's HP for the Noivern. I do have Mantine, but Noivern is choice specs, so that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not terribly scared of Iron Boulder here. How does Excadrill do? Sacred Sword pieces me up. Don't like that. Although I could actually just go Choppleberry. Yeah, Choppleberry Drill looks pretty good. What would it bait from Noivern? I'd bait exactly Draco Meteor, which Magearna is a perfect answer to. Yeah, let's bring Excadrill. Choppleberry. Mantine can go Citrus. All it really needs to do is sit on the Empoleon long enough to flip turn. Magearna's going itemless. Zoroark, I guess, can go Expert Belt. He doesn't actually need it, but I don't know. Just feels nice to have an item. I think that's good. Mr. Joe shouldn't need Jolly. Like, it's soundly outsped by everything except the Empoleon. Let's go Adamant. Let's go Adamant. There's really no reason to go Jolly. Although, if I get the kill anyway, I might as well just go Impish. So that I can take a Sacred Sword even better. Letter E, here you are. Okay. Then I need to update you. Boom. Pow. Cool. I think we're ready. I think I've got a pretty solid line here. And if I somehow mess up and Magirna dies here, then that's kind of funny. Because then it means I have to rethink my Elite Four. Magirna's a big part of it. I have not calced it, but I just know Magirna's going to be a big part. Okay. It should be fine. Jellicent's job here is basically just to keep the Pheromosa from clicking U-turn. So this is Dawn we're doing? Yes? Yes. This shouldn't be too bad. If Pheromosa clicks U-turn, we are steering. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Interesting. Why did it poison jab me? I guess there was no overlapping damage. Why did it poison jab? Huh, I wonder. I wonder if it can U-turn here now. If it U-turns here, I think we're okay. Alright, that's fine. Totally fine. We shouldn't need Jellicent for the rest of the fight, so the poison shouldn't really matter. Good. That was like the main thing I was worried about, was Pheromosa U-turning. I think we're okay here. This should be Blacephalon for Shadow Ball. I think. Yes, okay. Mind Blown is a roll to kill and has a downside. Psychic has no roll, Flamethrow's no roll, this is always Shadow Ball. We can go Zoroark for free. Cool. Zoroark should absolutely slaughter the entire back line. Let's click Shadow Ball. Cool. This should be Meow for fast kill knockoff. Yep. Out to Magirna. Yeah, okay, buddy. Let's see. Looks like this is Flower Trick or Triple Axle. Draining Kiss does what? About 34%? Let's Kiss. If you hit all three Meowsquare, I just want you to know you're a dirty cheater. That's crazy. Alright, how much does Draining Kiss heal me for? Looks like 25 to 29% about roughly. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I was Draining Kiss this down. Then we can have Magirna healthy for later in the battle. Ro got three hit triple axles in a row. I want to throw up. Magirna takes its first frag. It's a boost. I don't think we're actually going to use that. Because it should be Empoleon, who Magirna doesn't really want to fight. Yep. This is Surfer Flash Cannon. Mantine goes fine into either. And then it's just a matter of if we can avoid getting flinched out. Would rather see Surf here. Unlucky. That's okay. Doesn't do that much damage. Don't do it. Cool. Alright, Mana Time, we just need to get one flip through. Awesome. We go Lucario. Ice Punch keeps Noivern out. Iron Tail keeps Boulder out. We can just Mega Evolve and kill this with close combat. This should be Iron Boulder for fast kill Sacred Sword here. Whoa, that's right. Sacred Sword ignores stat changes, so it doesn't actually see a kill. Oh. Well, that's fine. Noivern's clicking Arrow Blast here, which Magearna can come in on just fine. Give me that HP back. A pretty good roll. We get most of that back. Yep. Volt Switch does 26 to 31. Let's just kiss. Magearna should just be able to beat up the Iron Boulder alone now. Get a boost. So that's fair. Yeah, we're looking really good. And Boulder is soundly one-hit KO by Flash Cannon. Sick. It's a speed boost. Sure, buddy. That worked out perfectly, aside from the Sacred Sword hitch, which is funny. Okay. I picked Meganium, so this is the team we're going up against. Let's see, there's an Urshifu, Single Strike, a Milotic, Tapu Bulu, Metagross. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think this team is that scary. I don't think this team is that scary. Whatever, let's cook something for it. Mega Manectric can bully Crobat into the dirt. Like, I'm pretty sure I killed this with a Timid Nature. Level 84. Wow, I don't. That's crazy. I'm faster with Timid. But I don't quite have a kill on this. What could it run to? Could most certainly bring in Metagross. Actually, no it can't. I have Overheat. Bulu is also checked by Overheats. Urshifu is 2-hit KO by Thunderbolt. Milotic is 2-hit KO by Thunderbolt. Blaziken is 2-hit KO by Thunderbolt. Manectric 2-hit KOs this entire team. So I actually don't know if Crobat can click U-turn here. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be looking at Mega. It can absolutely U-turn. What am I talking about? Let's see. Metagross is still kept out. Bulu is still kept out. Urshifu is not kept out. I wonder if that's how it works. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a Thunderbolt 2 hit on Urshifu. I should keep out Milo. I should keep out Blaziken. By that logic. Is there anything better I can do with this Crobat? Is there anything better I can do? Maybe this is something where I try to bait U-turn. Although, Ice Control would probably bait Metagross. Metagross would click Earthquake. I could get Charizard in. I think let's do the Manectric line. I think Manectric is pretty solid into this. There's also a non-zero chance Manectric just kills the Crobat outright. Okay, let's see. I'd rather delay Charcadet's evolution as long as possible, at least until I have an idea of what I want it to do in the Elite Four. I'm pretty confident Charcadet is coming. I think I've got 4 out of the 6 nailed down. It's just a matter of the other 2. Let's give Manectric a Timid Nature. Okay. Save so that shows on the calc. Manectate. Boom. Okay. So Manectric checks the Crobat. Baits what? It should be faster than everything on this team. So it would go by whatever has a slow kill. Metagross has 226. Do you calc grassy terrain? Even if you do, I don't die. Urshifu doesn't kill. Milo doesn't kill. And at full HP, nothing should win the matchup. So it'd be whatever survives a hit and does the most damage. Metagross does 226. If it's you, and you do see grassy terrain, it's 232. So I guess I should account for that. For this possibly being Bulu. If it's Metagross clicking Earthquake, I'm already using my Mega Evolution. How does Hydra do? Hydra would need a Life Orb to kill the Metagross. It does have Bullet Punch. Flamethrower would keep this out. What does Grassy Seed do? Increases physical defense. Got it. So I doubt it counts that. Urshifu is blown apart by Dragon Pulse. Milo thinks it loses the matchup, even though I'm never chancing that. Blaziken also thinks it loses the matchup. Alright, Hydra's an option. What about Air Balloon Drill? This also is an Air Balloon. I can't do that. Well, Air Balloon Zoroark. Well, the thing is, even if I do that, I'm just going to eat a Bullet Punch, and then I won't actually kill it. And 2 Bullet Punches could actually do me in, so that's not a good idea. Yeah, I think I like Hydra here. I am a fan of Hydra. So, Hydra on that. I like Modest. Let's give it... For now, let's go Choice Specs. Because I'd rather not take extra chip if I can avoid it. Specs Dragon... Fresh Dark Pulse should absolutely obliterate Metagross. Yeah, Dark Pulse blows this up. Flamethrower keeps this out. Dragon Pulse keeps this out. Dragon Pulse keeps this out. Almost. Blaziken would come in for slow kill. Yeah, it would be Blaziken. Nothing has a fast kill on me. Oh, wait, you do. So it would be you. It'd be you for close combat. Okay, well that's at least easy to work with. So, assuming it's Metagross that comes in, that's what I'm going to be staring down. So, Metagross dies, Urshifu comes in for close combat kill. How do I beat Urshifu? Magearna is soundly 2-hit kill by close combat. Okay. Zoroark can come in, fade a Sucker Punch with Will-O-Wisp. How much does Life Orb do? Life Orb Aura Sphere would put this away. Question is, do you actually get Will-O-Wisp? No, you do, however, get Thunder Wave, which is almost as good here. It should always Sucker Punch because it'll be a fast kill. So I think I like the Zoroark play. I am a fan of the Zoroark play. Give you a non-damaging move. I am not giving you Detect. We are up against an Urshifu. I will select... Could do Thunder Wave. Could also do Captivate. Counter. Oh, you do get Will-O-Wisp. Sweet. I shouldn't need HP Ice. I can just trade that for U-Turn. And for U-Turn for Sludge Bomb, and it'll do the same thing. Of keeping the Bulu out. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, I need Aura Sphere to kill the Urshifu. Shadow Ball should keep Milotic out, ideally. Yeah. I need my stab. Okay. Let me just make sure that's actually true. Zoroark, 3 hits Milo. Yeah, Milo does not want any of this. Let's give you the Life Orb. Okay. So, switch in on close combat, flick Will-O-Wisp to fade the Sucker Punch, and then kill with Aura Sphere. And yeah, that should be good on the Urshifu. Then Zoroark baits what? Not you. You died a Sludge Bomb. I guess it's Milo, huh? No, it'd be Blaziken. Yeah, it'd be Blaziken. For Blaze Kick kill. Okay. How do I handle that? It's gonna Mega Evolve. What can come in on a Blaze Kick? And then beat this. Does have T-Punch. Does have Bulk Up. I have to be careful about showing it that. Coming on Blaze Kick. Kill Mega Blaziken. Scarf Game Draw? Scarf Kingdra would almost certainly bait this, though. And I don't think it gets a move that can keep this out. Unless Clear Smog somehow kills this. You know, that's not too bad. Although I am at plus special attack nature there. Modest. I do actually outrun this. Do I keep out Milo? With a dragon type move, I would, I think. Let's look at other options real quick. Basque Legion with a Choice Scarf could probably do it as well. Basque Legion, do you get a move that can keep out the Tapu Bulu? It's not responding to my clicks. Let's just grab the guy from the box. Shadow Sneak. This guy has crazy special defense. Oh, not crazy special defense. He has crazy physical defense. Pretty tanky. I wonder if this gets Poison Fang. I doubt it gets Sludge Bomb, but Poison Fang is a maybe. Even if it does get it, though, I doubt it can actually keep out the Bulu. No, okay. Well, Iron Head. No. Hang on. Let's do this. That's Basculin. There we go. Hex, Phantom Force. Doesn't look like he gets anything that's really good at keeping that out. What about Poltergeist? How much does Poltergeist do? Probably not enough. Oh, once it comes in, it's going to use its item. I wonder if it actually sees that. Poltergeist would do a lot, too. Damn. And Spirit Shackle does what? Not nearly enough. I can't go Choice Band because I risk the burn. Actually, I risk the burn anyway. Okay, I need a special attacker. I need a special attacker. How does Wailord do? Wait, Wailord gets multi-scale? What the hell? That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna be eating a Blaze Kick. So what? I'm gonna be at like 319. Then I am just dead to crits. And I don't kill it in one hit. Come in on Blaze Kick, get a kill. Scarf Charizard? No. Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick. Gastrodon? Holy moly, nope. Arcanine is dead. Mantine baits probably Thunder Punch. Almost certainly Thunder Punch. If I can bait Thunder Punch, I can get Scarf Excadrill in, and then kill it that way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. And Mantine can also be of service against Milo. Excadrill. Can Excadrill bait this guy? No. Excadrill also would not bait Milo. Drill. Mantine. Let's give Excadrill an adamant nature. Mantine's gonna go Citrus Berry to make sure it's never in range of anything but Thunder Punch. Excadrill needs its Precious Choice Scarf to outrun the Blaziken. Okay. Should be good. Okay. So, Excadrill packs the Blaziken. And baits Fast Kill from Milo. Not Fast Kill, Slow Kill from Milo. Yeah, it's always gonna be Milo. I think? No, I don't think that's true. I think it goes Bulu. Oh god, is this random move? How does Magearna do into either of those moves? If I go Bold, I can tank double crit. Yeah. Bold lets me tank a double crit. If I go Bold, I can bring in Zoroark, but with Volt Switch. Yeah, bring in Zoroark with Volt Switch. Then kill a Sludge Bomb, and then the last Pokemon standing is Milo. Bring Mantine in on that. Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. This does have leftovers, so I have to be mindful. Oh shit, I need to be really careful about how I get Manectric in. Do I have a better answer to the Pulu? How's Meganium doing to this guy? Takes a ton of damage, okay. Do I have a better response to Tapu Bulu than Magearna? It's clicking Woodhammer or Superpower. One of the two. How does Azu do? I take 50% from Play Rough if I go Sap Sipper. Alright, don't like that. Muck? Takes a ton from Play Rough. Base Muck does a little better, but also gets nailed by Zen Headbutt for good damage, and then I can flinch. Toxicroak comes in on Woodhammer, okay. Hates Superpower. Well, other way around, sorry. I could probably kill with a Poison-type move. And then Toxicroak actually looks pretty solid into Milo. I can knock off its leftovers. That's crazy. I think I like the Toxicroak angle better than anything else here. How much does Poison Jab do? Okay, so I need to go Jolly. Actually, I can outrun this with Adamant. Adamant, Poison Barb. Expert Belt? Expert Belt would put this away. Yeah, I like Toxicroak here. Where is the frog? Where did I put you? There you are. If I'm really careful with Toxicroak, I can absolutely destroy Milotic with it. Let's see. Poison Jab. You're crazy if you think I'm ever going to click Gunk Shot. Let's drop close combat. I'm way more likely to click Drain Punch. I don't think Bulu calcs with grassy terrain. I don't think he does. Let me see. If it is Bulu, he comes in, clicks Woodhammer. I can get Toxicroak in on that. And then threaten with Poison Jab. Zen Headbutt, Earthquake. Hydreigon comes in on either of those just fine. And then with Hydreigon, we can probably get back on track. Okay. I think this is good. And if things go pear-shaped, I can always just sacrifice Toxicroak. Yo, Sora, how you doing? We're just getting ready to take on Brendan here. I think this is good. Cook this bum. That's the plan. 84, yep. Lightning Rod. Specs Hydra. Life Orb Zoroark. With Will-O-Wisp. Scarf Excadrill. Citrus Mantine. And then Toxicroak. No, I was out for that one. I saw he won with Zoroark, which is pretty cool. Corsola too, by the way. What the hell? Absolutely insane. Megastone, yep. This is a range to kill, so things could get dicey depending on how that plays out. You know, if I'm not going Lightning Rod, I'd rather it not bad odds if it has the option, so I guess I don't want to intimidate it. Although I don't one-hit KO it, I don't think it changes the math. No, it doesn't. I can go Intimidate. I can go Intimidate. Noted, I'll make some time. Definitely heard there was some steering. Let's see. Alright. I think we are good. I changed the ability, so I guess I'll go through the team again. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Hopefully I'm right about this. If the AI doesn't want to U-turn into stuff that loses the matchup before U-turn damage, but would win after the matchup, then this shouldn't ever U-turn. Let's go ahead and just Mega Evolve Thunderbolt. Who knows, we might even just get the kill. We might even just get the kill. It is a range. We do have two Intimidates on this. Would really like to hit this range. Good. Okay. So, Manectric beats everything in the back. I don't know if Tapu Bulu calcs with grassy terrain. If it does, that's what's going to come in here. If it doesn't, it's going to be Metagross. Okay. Metagross sees a kill with Earthquake. Let's Volt Switch, pop the balloon, and bring in Hydreigon. Okay. Nothing should want in here. That's fine. This should be Blaziken for slow kill. No, this is Urshifu. What am I talking about? I knew that too. I just forgot. This is Urshifu for fast kill, close combat. Not Ice Punch. I'm not dead to it. This is always just CC. We go Zoroark. Okay. Urshifu sees a fast kill with Sucker Punch here, so that's what it's going to go for. We're going to Will-O-Wisp. Cool. I don't think we actually needed to hit it either. Like, we shouldn't have needed to hit that. But now we can just kill this guy with the Void Sphere. This should be Blaziken for slow kill Blaze Kick after the Life Orb chip. Yep. Blaziken sees a kill. It's not going to bulk up. Let's go Mantine. Idea here is to bait Thunder Punch. I do have a Citrus Berry, so even if it crits me, I should never be in range of anything but Thunder Punch. Good. There's the crit. It would have been Thunderous kicking me. Alright, this should be Thunder Punch. We go Excadrill. Cool. I have a Choice Scarf. I outrun this. Get off my screen. It's a dead Blaziken. Let's see. Excadrill wins the matchup against Milotic. So it should be Bulu because I'm locked into Earthquake. Interesting. I guess the AI accounts for leftovers. Hang on, let me check this. 147, 132. Then it gets 6% of that back. So that's what? 240 is 15, 256 is 16, 72 is 17. Yeah, with leftovers, Milotic would survive 2 Earthquakes. So I guess that makes sense. Alright, there should be Bounty Bubble. Let's get some HP back on Mantine, I think. That would probably bait Toxic. I don't want to bring in Manectric here, because this has competitive. And if I give this a +2, I might actually wipe. What do you think? Any reason to go anything but Mantine here? Toxicroak can come in safe. I take some decent damage from Ice Beam. Although I guess I could bring in Mantine, flip turn to Excadrill, bait Bubble that way, and then bring Toxicroak back in to get that HP back. Let's go Mantine. I think it's going to Toxic on Mantine once I get this HP back. Okay. This should be Toxic. Let's go Toxicroak. Because it doesn't see a kill with anything. Cool. Let's get some extra credit with Fake Out, and then I'll knock off its leftovers. Bulu wants none of this. This is faster than me. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to account for that. It's okay, we should be alright. Give me those lefties. So let's see, what's my minimum damage here? It gets 17 back every time it gets leftovers chips, so... 250, 267, min-roll knockoff is 71, so 196 is the lowest HP this can have. No, that's the most HP this can have, my bad. This is Ice Beam again, let's bring in Mantine. Okay, this should be Toxic. Let's go Excadrill. I just want to make sure Toxicroak is healthy for the Bulu. Interesting. Excadrill should be fine into that. Doesn't do that much damage. Yeah. This is Bouncy Bubble because it kills me. I'm not checking the range, I just know that kills me. You go Toxicroak to get that extra credit off of the... stuff. Actually, if I kill this with Toxicroak, Toxicroak just beats Bulu. Do I play aggressively to beat this 1v1? I could probably beat it down with Drain Punches and then just kill this with Poison Jab. I think that's the play. Let's fake out. Yeah, let's Drain Punch this down. Not gonna lie, I forgot to account for Recover. I mean, this doesn't have Marvel Scale, so I can fish for poison with Poison Jab as well. Yes, it's pretty lucky. And this should want to recover now, because it's dead to Drain Punch, but it won't be able to recover. So I can actually fiend a little more HP off that. Looks like I hit a pretty good roll. Pretty sure this is Recover again. Yeah, go ahead, Recover. I'm cool with this. I am a fan of this development. As long as Toxicroak is alive at the end of the interaction, Bulu is free. Probably could have stood to give this Sucker Punch, but I think this is fine. Cool. Poison kills, and we just killed Bulu with Poison Jab. Cool. I am 1 point faster than Tapu Bulu. It sets Grassy Surge, gets a Grassy Seed boosts. And I think that's accounted for on the calc. Yep. The calc does account for the Grassy Seed boost. Expert Belt, Adamant. I am 1 point faster. We Poison Jab this. And he's dead. Awesome. Alright, easy enough. And there's Draco Meteor. For the first time, we will be putting that to use. And at the Kubfu, we already took Magearna, so this is not a dupe. And this is not an encounter. Your name is... Bum. Because that's what you're going to end up being. Okay. All that's left now is VR Wally, who I have called a bum time and time again. Hopefully, that remains the same here. Let's put Kubfu in the death box, because he is not coming to any fights. You get to chill right here. What nature did I pull on you, actually? run and bun moment. Okay, is there any reason to take the first floor Victory Road encounter? I could skip Victory Road and get the Paradox or Ultra Beast, but I'm gonna be battling Rourke anyway, so I don't think there's a point to that. The only encounters I have to look forward to on 1F are Machamp, Komodo, and Houndoom. Diancie is a dupe now because I have a restricted... What would I go for? Salamance's Fiction... Bro, if I hit Malamar on Victory Road, I think I'd cry. I don't know, would I bring Machamp? Would I bring Machamp? I have Mega Lucario is the thing. Although Machamp does also get Mach Punch. That's not nothing. I can always just take this encounter later. Let's calc Wally. Ugh. Faulkner, here he is. Here's the guy. Jeez, man. Shaman Sky, Darmanitan. How is it that Wally has multiple Ubers on his team and the scariest Pokemon by far is still Darmanitan? Alright, let's figure this out. Fake Out, Dire Claw, Close Combat, Rock Slide. How do I put Sneasler away? Imagine Pex does decently into it. Give this guy Scald. I mean, it would win, probably. With Regenerator. Black Sludge. Yeah, Toxapex would fraud this thing. Probably bit. I think Darm only takes the Flare Blitz recoil, if I remember right. Do I have any Sheer Force, guys? Other than Mega Charizard? Okay, any non-Mega Sheer Force guys other than Mega Charizard? Okay. I mean, if I'm relying on recoil to beat Darmanitan, I'm probably losing. Let me think. Is there a way I can sneak Palafin into the battle? Because Palafin would be definitely one of the better Darm answers. Jolly Palafin would outrun it and just kill it with Liquidation. Ignore the Choice Scarf. I don't need that. How am I killing... I guess I'll start with the Sneasler, because this guy's kind of a pain. Gonna Fake Out if I bring an actual answer. What do my answers look like? How does it handle Zoroark? I take a lot of damage from Rock Slide. Okay. Scarf Dual Wing Beat guys are probably decent into this. How does Charizard look with that? Adamant. Not even close. Crobat? Crobat outruns it outright. And actually gets... It doesn't get Inner Focus in this game? Bruh. Jolly Crobat does outrun Shaman. That's nothing to sneeze at either. So I'd probably bait Gardevoir. And if I'm baiting Gardevoir Psychic, that's really abusable. I could go Hydra... No, Hydra bait. Hyper Voice. Hang on. I do think I like the Crobat lead. I can just outrun the Sneasler and put it away with Dual Wing Beat if I give this enough boosts. I don't think a Sharp Beak would do it. I'd like to be able to U-turn... Life Orb? Life Orb would do it. It could probably bad odds to this guy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it could bad odds to this. Brave does nothing because it's Steel Flying. Crobat gets Heat Wave, I believe. Yes. How much does that do? Probably not that much. What if I go Naive Nature? Naive would actually keep this out. Okay, love that for me. Let's see. Crobat, Crobat, Crobat. Here you are. Hang on. Antine. And... okay. Let's go Naive Crobat and give it a Life Orb. And that should be enough to put away the Sneasler. I imagine... this guy could come in. I won't see Photosynthesis yet. I wouldn't be dead to Thunderclap yet. It counts me at 90%, actually. Yeah, I would be. But if it's Thunderclapping, I can just bring in Excadrill and blow this up with Earthquake. That would probably also get a Celesteela switch, which is a little spooky. But I think Excadrill is a solid switch. It will... Soft Sand. Yeah, this can absolutely come in. I wonder if it's just gonna fire Meteor Beam. It's a should set up situation, it sees no kill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just Meteor Beam, huh? If I get the kill with Excadrill, it should just bait Darmanitan. Yeah, it would be Darmanitan. Would click Earthquake, which is highly abusable. That's good. Okay. So, presuming Crobat puts this away, bait this guy, because it sees fast kill with Thunderclap. Yeah, Naive even makes sure of that. Wait. No, it doesn't. I do have a Life Orb. Oh, hold on. I didn't actually input Naive. Yeah. Crobat is here somewhere. There you are. Let's see, so Crobat with a Life Orb, I need to give it to him. I also need to give him Heat Wave, so Celesteela can't come in and ruin my day. Where is Heat Wave? There it is. One more time. Life Orb, Brave Bird should also scare the piss out of the Shaman. So no slow kill nonsense from you. Alright, assuming Excadrill is able to kill this, I'd bait Dharma for Earthquake. I could bring Swanna out on that. Blizzard would keep the Shaman out. Hydro would not keep the Celesteela out. But I could give Swanna a Choice Specs, and that should solve both of those problems. Yep. Where's the bird? There he is. Okay. Swanna. There you are. Let's see. Crobat packs this. Hope. Ideally, Excadrill packs this. Is there any way I can keep this out? I'd have to kill it in 3 hits. Is there anything I can give Excadrill that could possibly keep this out? I kind of doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Yeah, that's like a hard no. Choice Banded... Shadow Claw? Banded Shadow Claw would keep this out. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I really want to make sure I've got this nailed down. Soft Sand for Choice Band. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. 141. Oh no, Ironhead keeps this out. Yeah, Excadrill prevents bad odds here. Good. So I will always kill this and bait Darm. Darm only sees kills with these 3 moves. It doesn't want to superpower me because it doesn't actually ignore... Well, it doesn't ignore the drop anyway with Sheer Force. It doesn't want to Flare Blitz me. It doesn't want to superpower. It just wants to Earthquake. I can bring in Swanna. Choice Specs deny bad odds. I blow this up with Hydro Pump. That's Darm packed up. Actually, do you bait kill from Gardevoir? No, you're just barely out of range. What does Swanna bait? Shaman does have a fast kill with Seed Flare, so that's going to be what comes in here. Yep. I can go Sap Sipper or Azumarill if I want. Do I sign better? Oh, I can just bring in Crobat, actually. You can just bring in Crobat, actually. And instead of U-turn... How much does Hidden Power Ice do to this guy? Not enough. It will be locked into Seed Flare. Acrobatics probably wouldn't do it. I don't want to click Brave Bird if I can avoid it. Hurricane can miss. I'm not using Fly. Sludge Bomb? No, Sludge Bomb does as much as HP Ice, I think. If not less. Well, Sludge Bomb actually does more. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the best I'm getting out of this, though. Unless I want a Brave Bird. If I Brave Bird, I'd probably bait Gardevoir. I mean, I have 3 slots. I might as well make use of them. If I go Azumarill on said Sap Sipper incidents, this'll run. What does it go to? I'll be +1 Azumarill. Aqua Tail. This won't see a 2-hit on me. Yes, it will. So I guess it could go you. Gardevoir does not see a 2 at me, so it would be you. Okay. So I can bring in something that destroys you. What blows this guy away? Hydra Flamethrower does 50%. Okay. How much does Mega Zard do? Mega Zard puts this guy away. I like that. So let's go Azumarill and then Mega Charizard. Azu, here you are. Careful, that's fine. Let's give you Sap Sipper. Then Charizard. There you are. Charizard Y. Okay. Sheer Force Flamethrower absolutely blows this out of the water. Without Sheer Force, I do kill, so it's not going to be Shaman. Yeah, it's just gotta be Gardevoir here. It's gonna click Psychic. What can I do with that information? If it's forced to Psychic me, Excadrill is too slow to pick up the kill. Whatever I bring in has to A, take a Psychic, B, kill the Gardevoir, C, not completely screw me against the Shaman. I think Hydra probably wouldn't do it. How does Overquill do? Overquill is slower. Am I spending my Choice Scarf on anything yet? No. So a Choice Scarf Overquill would actually put this away. Yeah, Overquill does it. Love that for me. And then I'd be baiting exactly Earth Power, so I could get Swanna in and blow us up with Blizzard. Oh, I like it. Big fan of that. Love that for me. Where is the Quillfish guy? There he is. Whoops. Give you the Scarf. Then what is Azu doing with its time? I guess I'll give you a Citrus Berry on the off chance you really need to do something. But you should only really be here to scare out the Shaman. One more save. Grab Overquill. Oh, Charizard's level 82. Hold on. Yeah, absolutely obliterated. Right. Mega Charizard. Charizardite Y, save. Sheer Force, save. Cool. Cool. Yeah, let's send it. I think we've got a good line here. Just gotta avoid Mr. Bozo and his Greedent. I think it's up here. Zap Zipper, Charizardite, Solar Power, Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Choice Band. I think we're good. Oh, I need to give Excadrill Shadow Claw. Right. Shadow Claw. Now we should be good. Alright, I'm about to show you guys why Wally is a bum. This guy is a bum. Alright, let's go get this guy. Hang on. Mega Charizard here. Good. Alright. Let's put him away. Send him home. Let's send him home. Maybe... Can this... Alright, good. It didn't happen. That's fine. This guy's a bum. Alright, I should take 10% Life Orb recoil and bait the Raging Bolts. I think I actually could have badassed in there, but it's fine. It didn't. This should be Raging Bolt. Yep. It sees Fast Kill Thunderclap. Go ahead, get your Photosynthesis. I literally do not care. This guy is not scary. This guy is not scary. Fast Kill Thunderclap. Excadrill. Yeah, okay, buddy. See ya. This should be Darmanitan. It has Flare Blitz, Earthquake, and Superpower as kills. It doesn't want to click Flare Blitz or Superpower, so it's just going to click Earthquake. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. I am Choice Specs. Nothing wants any of this. Kill with Hydro Pump. This should bait Shaman for Fast Kill Seed Flare. Okay, buddy. I have Sap Sipper Azumarill. You are nothing to me. Sure, buddy. This is Choice Specs, so it is stuck in. Azumarill shows that it can actually beat the Gardevoir at +1, so this should just be Celesteela. So given that Shaman is going to switch to Celesteela, we can just hard switch to Charizard. The funny thing here is that even if this had a bad odds candidate, it wouldn't bad odds because it doesn't see that I kill it. And it has to kill me with Meteor Beam, but Mega Charizard blows this guy away. See ya. Shaman loses the matchup. Gardevoir does not. So whatever it takes a hit and does the most damage. The only thing that takes a hit here is Gardevoir. I should be baiting exactly Psychic. Trace's Sheer Force. Sure, I'll note that in. How does that look? Nothing changes. Okay. Nothing notable, I guess. This is gonna Psychic. It can't set up because I have 2-hit on it. Fast 2-hit on it. This is Psychic. We go Overquill. And Overquill with a Choice Scarf fast kills Mega Gardevoir. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I forgot about Pixel. Oh, I know, this doesn't have Trace. What am I talking about? I thought I was going to Trace Intimidate for a moment. What is wrong with me? I need to stop doubting myself. Get this guy off my screen. I'm sorry? Wait, why'd it go Shaman? Why'd it go Shaman? Huh? Why'd he go Shaman? That makes no sense. Did I? No, this only had one drop on it. This only had one drop on it. Why'd it go Shaman? Shaman doesn't win the matchup here. I survive an Earth Power. I'm not gonna chance it. I can just go to a flying type and win from here. But why? I guess I'll clip that. Alright, well this should be Earth Power. I can just go back to Charizard. Okay. Then I just position Overquill back in front of the Gardevoir. Poison Jab kills us in one hit. Then Shaman comes in, clicks Earth Power again, and gets blown away by Charizard. Okay. Easy. Even when Wally cheats the AI system, he's still a bum. Alright. Simple enough. The Slackite, Metagrossite, Tyranitarite, Salamencite, Garchompite, I think. Just all the pseudos. Eon ticket, and the Aurora ticket? Yep. And there's the last level cap. Bro, Wally's a bum. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'm not taking the Victory Road encounter right now. Yeah. Save and call the day. Next time I'll probably go through the VR Victory Road trainers, even though they're all bums. And then I've got gym leaders. But that's next time. You guys have a good night.